Oh, why are we here today?
We're here this morning to talk about the high impact that taxes and fees have on electricity consumers and how it makes New York less competitive than the rest of the country.
And what are the big issues that you're looking for in terms of the budget before it is adopted?
Well, first of all, the state has a large surplus. Consumers are impacted by these fees. When these fees are levied against companies, it's just passed along to the consumer. So what we're asking the legislature to do is look at a wide range of fees and have them knocked out of the budget because of the budget surplus. Specifically, we're looking at speedies fee increases in the tune of $350,000 for some of my members. It's just far too excessive. It isn't warranted and isn't documented as being a reasonable request by the Department of Environmental Conservation.
And that fee is for hydro plants?
No, this is for folks that emit Title V. They have to get a Title V permit, and it gets at the regulation of nitrogen oxide and sulfur dioxide, which has been reduced almost 90% in both categories over the last 13 years. So for New Yorkers, it's a huge burden. Many not-for-profits emit, hospitals, schools, apartment buildings. So this is a direct cost on consumers, and it's just not being brought about at the right time.
So in terms of the electrical situation in New York, there's obviously a lot of supply, and we're very well taken care of from that point of view. But the taxes are a real burden on businesses.
I mean, everybody talks about how we want to make New York more competitive. The number way to make New York more competitive is lower energy costs, and all we seem to do is add to the burden on consumers and businesses. I think Heather was right. Manufacturers end up paying the burden of it, but we as consumers, we go buy that item, are paying for that as well.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Kyle.